Hello, hello. Welcome, beloved, to my channel. I am Grace, life coach and mentor. To my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. I hope that you have so far been finding value in the things I have to say. And to my new viewers, I welcome you. And I also hope that you find some value in what I have to say. Today, what are we going to talk about? Nostalgia. Nostalgia. We all love some nostalgia from time to time, right? We like listening to our oldies. We like watching our old movies, the classics. I understand. But did you know, beloved, that nostalgia can also be a trap? It can be a trap, and it can hinder your elevation process. I'll tell you that much. So how does this happen? All right, let me give you a scenario. You graduated high school, you graduated college, you left off maybe an old workplace. And you've been working on yourself. You've been doing the mind work. You've been elevating. You've been building your brain, brand, and your body. You know what I mean? And then somebody from your past DMs you. And they say, hey, what's up? Long time no speak, right? Oh my goodness, you look incredible. You look amazing. How you been? How are the kids? If you have kids, they're just start asking all these questions. And then they say something that starts to pull at your heartstrings. We should get together. Let's relive the old days. Maybe this is one of those really close buddies from your past. You guys went drinking together. You guys did everything together. And the same person's coming back and saying, we need to get together. Just you and me. We need to go get some pizza. We need to go out for coffee. We need to do something. Just you and me, boo. What do you say? Well, what do you say? Well, the chances are you may want to hang out with them. You may go, especially if you've been working really hard and you're just completely in isolation, because during your elevation process, a lot of you have been isolating yourselves. And you go, you know what? Yeah, I do need a break. I need to put myself out there. I need to go out there. That's the mistake that we make, beloved, right there. We make the mistake of thinking that just because we have been in elevation and just because we have been improving, that others have also been doing the same. Just because time has passed doesn't mean that that time has changed the other person. Change is intentional, beloved. And if you're on this channel, you're intentionally elevating with me. The other person may not be, the high chances are they're not intentionally elevating. If they're still talking about bars and drinks and going out to the club, not elevation, not elevating. So this is where nostalgia can be a trap. Reliving the good old days can be a trap. Just because you grew up together, just because you went to school together, because your parents are the good friend of the family, don't allow yourself to get trapped by those things. Do not allow yourself to fall into the trap of the nostalgia. It's okay to relive good old times. I'm not saying it's not. But use wise discernment when you are connecting with your past. And make sure that this past isn't trying to bring in, a lot of times the enemy will use this, isn't trying to bring in the old habits, the old ways of thinking. Because the enemy, although the enemy is not omniscient, your moves, there's a pattern to your moves, especially if you're doing it every single day, you're being consistent with it. The enemy's watching you, beloved. And when I say the enemy, I mean through people in your life. This could be your very family. They're monitoring you, all right? So you've got to be careful when you're elevating. Don't allow yourself to go back to that. A lot of you have left the bottle behind. You left the pipe behind. You stopped smoking. You've become abstinent. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Continue. And if you fall, pick yourselves back up again. It's not a failure. It's a lesson that's going to make you better, all right? You fall, don't let the enemy oppress you and say, that's it, you're done deal. No, get back up. As your life coach, this is what I'm telling you. Get back up. I've fallen many times. I've had to get back up. No one has told me to get back up. God tells you to get back up, all right? So For those of you who have left those old ways behind, there may be someone from your past who will come and say, we should go out for drinks when you've left the bottle. We should go out. We should go out to a party. We should go to the hookah lounge. You know what I mean? When you drop the pipe. Be careful. Nostalgia is often not your friend because you go in circles with nostalgia. You ever find yourself when you're like, oh, that song, that movie, the good old days, and you go back and you relive it? Did you really gain anything from that? I found in my experience, I haven't. I just go in circles. We used to hang out with a group of people who always drank. Every single weekend, they would always drink. And though my people and I, we didn't drink, when we would hang out with them, all it was drinking and gossiping, and it was terrible. Really, it was a terrible way to, you know, spend your time, waste your time at that. And these same people were people who were trying to take us back to the good old days where it's all about the bar, and not that I ever went to the bar, but my older friend going out to the bar and stuff like that. Those things can hinder your elevation process. Before you know it, you've drunk the bottle again. Before you know it, you've smoked the pipe again. Before you know it, you've, you know the things that you've struggled with, that you have fought very hard, that God has delivered you from. We've got to help ourselves, beloved. And the enemy knows how to pull out our heartstrings through bringing in the old faces from the past, through calling us through the nostalgia. So I want to remind you, be careful with nostalgia. It could be a really good thing. It can make you feel really good. But be careful with the people from your past. If you're elevating, be very careful. And if you have no intention of meeting ever again with these people, don't mislead them. Say that. Don't just, ghost them. Don't do that. Don't be rude to these people. You never know when you might be called to be a blessing to them, or when they may be called to be a blessing to you, beloved. The world turns and turns and turns, and life gives many surprises. But just use wise discernment, beloved. I hope that this message falls on open ears, open minds, open hearts. I want you to elevate this season. And elevation, a lot of it is isolation. Elevation and isolation often go together, beloved. You're a lone wolf, really, and that's not a bad thing. If you've been a lone wolf your entire life, there's a reason for that, beloved, all right? I love you all so very much. I am Grace. I am your spiritual mentor, your spiritual coach. Listen, I've offered those 45-minute consultation calls free for you, beloved. If you find that anything here has resonated with you, I would like you to share this video, subscribe to this channel for my new subscribers, and share it with somebody that you think might need to hear this word. Somebody you know, old people from, old voices from the past coming back. Hey, what's up? Yeah, oh, God, yeah, let's hang out. Be careful with those voices, all right? I love you all so very much. Until we see each other again, take good care of yourselves, beloved. Keep elevating, and if you fall, get back up. Get back up. It's not a failure. It's not a failure, beloved. Kisses, and stay tuned for the next video. Take care.